Hello, my darlings. I went Black Friday shopping and I have a few goodies. I went through a snowstorm to get these. Oh my Lord. I'm excited. I got a few things to add to my kit. I decided to just be a little selfish and I got a couple things for myself that I was really eager to try. Let's dig on into these goodies and see what exactly we got. I'm gonna prep and prime and then I'll be back. Okay, I am back. Let's get into what we got. So I did not want to leave the house today, but I did it. I did it for y'all. I did it for me. I got 3 shades of something that is starting to become my tried and true. I really like the professional quality skin tints. I just really like them because they're so good. They cover enough of your face without taking over your face. So I was kind of balling on a budget, so I got a couple for my clients. So I got Max Strobe Dewy Skin Tint, and then I got 3 shades. I got light 1, light 3, and medium 2. Now, I know that I love these. I really love these, and then I love the Laura Mercier ones. Last year, I got light 2, so currently I use light 2. You can even just see the shade difference from the tubes, so I'm really excited just to have a couple different colors. So since I'm already prepped and primed, I'm going to go through with the Max Strobe Tint Finish. I want to definitely try the lighter shade than what I have since the one that I use now is a little dark on me. So currently I'm using light 2 and then today I'm going to use light 1. They're only 1 shade apart, but even now you can see this one is a lot lighter. This one's much more warm. I do a little bit of light 2 on my hands so you can kind of see. So that's kind of the shade difference, a big difference. Just going to combine the 2. So I'm going to go through the little foundation brush, but you see how that just kind of starts to create just this beautiful effect on my skin without being too heavy. Oh yeah, this shade is so much better. I like the way the Laura Mercier one settles a little bit better. It just kind of seeps without kind of having them see your lines or anything. However, on sale, I got this one for about $22 versus this one was retailing for about $50, not on sale. I want to say this was about $36 regular price. So there is a bit of a steep difference. In the Laura Mercier, you get 1.7 fluid ounce, and then in Max, you get 1 fluid ounce. So you do get slightly more in this one though. So the math is mathing. Tell me that doesn't eat. That is so beautiful. So cute. I just like, it eats up. It is so cute. I really don't want to get ahead of myself. I'm kind of getting a little ahead of myself. Before I do any more with the base, we're going to do the eyes. Today, I want to go for something that is just really cute and sultry. So I'm going to take a little bit of skin tape, and I'm just going to kind of carve out the eyes a little bit. Adorbs. So I already prepped and primed my eyes. Right now, I have the NARS Eye Primer. I've been really liking it. My face is itching me. I have the case of itchy face. I must have like one little piece of brush in there somewhere. So I also got these really pretty eyeshadow palettes. So I'm really thinking this like beautiful, sultry look, eyes, lip, really cute. Today I got 2 palettes from Morphe. I have the Outer Space palette, and then I have the Rich Glitch palette. First going into the Rich Glitch palette, me. Bitch, if I can get it open. These were on sale for $9, so I could not pass them up. I love just a little eyeshadow that I can just put in my kit. Wow. Oh my God, are you kidding me? And then going into Outer Spice. Oh, I'm silly. Outer Spice. This one's Outer Spice. I was just struggling so hard to get this one open. And then this one is Outer Spice. That is literally to die for. I just thought these 2 were perfect for just popping in a little makeup kit, having some shimmers in there. These are really pretty. So I love that little color story. I just think that that is so pretty. And then again, this is the Rich Glitch palette. Just a little bit of cool browns. Very bronze forward at the same time. I really like this one. With a clean hand, I will be moving over to Outer Spice. So this is the color story with this one. I really like both of them. I think with my skin tone, I think that the Rich Glitch is a little bit more up my alley, but I really like this, especially for my kit. I think that this is perfect. I really need to do eye patches or else my eyes are gonna like hate me. My eyes get so dry. I feel like I've aged like a million years in the span of 2, but it's okay. It's part of life, you know? So let's catch a vibe, girl. Again, I just want to go for something really just sexy and sultry. That is the vibe, okay? I'm going to go all over the lid with Taupe Tear and just get a really nice base shade going. I want to go for almost a cut crease kind of look. Let's kind of start building a little bit. I have a brush like this. I'm going to take a little bit of Hush Money and mix it with the Sugar and Spice shade. And I'm kind of just gonna place it in the corner here. I was a little shocked when I opened up a lot of my stuff tonight. You will see when we open it, but I am a little bit like, what the heck is going on with all this makeup shrinkage? These are like the mini shades that they're selling for full price. Or am I tripping? You'll see in a little bit, but I bought a highlighter. It's like half of what I'm used to. I just feel like every day I turn more and more into my mother. Change what they're selling. I'm already loving the shape. This is so cute. I'm just gonna buff that out just a little bit. This look that we're doing today is low-key what I would do every day if I wasn't such a lazy little... I wish that I wasn't so lazy. I wish I was more willing to do other things. I think I need one more kind of middle ground shade. I'm going to bring out one more palette just to kind of help be a little blender. I'm going to bring out my Tried and True Tarte palette. I think I want to use the shade Smarty Pants because I want to add a little bit of darker brown, but I don't think it'll blend as well as I want it to if there's not kind of like a middle zone to make the two more cohesive together. So I have very rounded eyes. So I'm kind of leaning into the bone a little bit. If you're a little bit more hooded, you'll almost want to kind of draw above where you do it. Dude, I am loving this. I feel so cutesy pootsy. I'm going to take that Hush Money shade. I'm going to blend everybody out again. If I happen to die, bury me in this look. Bury me in it. I have these two beautiful chocolate shades in the corner. I want to start integrating that into the look a little bit and building on it. I'm kind of going to start putting it on the line and into the corner. And this is what's really going to help start smolder that look out. And then kind of in that same spot, I'm going to put it into the crease as well. And keep building as you need. Yes! So I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side before I go and blend everything out. You're just going to do your best to kind of try to copy that same shape onto the other side. And take my bigger brush back into that medium shade Smarty Pants I was using. Beautiful. I'm going to take a little bit of this color and tap with a little bit of this color. I'm going to start to all marry all those together and smoke everything out. I want to build a little bit more and just kind of make sure that I'm making all the depth that I want to in here. So I'm going to take those rich shades again and just kind of right on the corners, just kind of rebuild that just a little bit. For just some final blending, I'm going back through with those two kind of corner shades and just kind of putting those lighter ones in there right here and blending everything out and softening that into the eyebrow. This is everything that I want and more. We are going to cut the crease a little bit. Okay, just taking off enough shadow to make it nice and crispy. Cute. Crispy. I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and go in to cut it. Once I have this concealer though, I have to make sure that I do not open my eye until I have eyeshadow on it. And I like to kind of take the other side of the brush and kind of soften that concealer into the eyeshadow. The problem is before I did this, I didn't pick out what color I want to do. Really cute. I was really conflicted if I wanted to go through and do a shimmer or not. But for now, I think this is cute. And then kind of re-blend that dark back into what we just did. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Part of me really wanted to do a shimmer, but then also kind of as I'm looking at them, I kind of just like this color and keeping it as such. So I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Oh my goodness, this is so cute. I definitely want to do a bit of liner kind of all around the eye. Right now I have the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and I want to put it on the bottom as well. Now that we have tortured ourselves with the lower liner, I kind of want to start with those medium light shades and kind of start building on that a little bit. I do like this Kat Von D liner, but there isn't much give for it. I can't necessarily smoke it out if I wanted to. You kind of put it there and it is a tattoo liner. It definitely stays. This liner is not doing what I want to, and then it's just all in my lower liner. I'm all in my lashes. I'm not vibing with it. I hate when eyeliner kind of messes with the eyelashes a little bit. Not my favorite. I think I'm going to go through and do just a itty bitty little liner just to kind of add on to the smolderness. And I think I want to add a little bit of a cat eye effect to this intersection. I'm slowly kind of getting better at that little like inner fox eye effect, but I really like that. I am absolutely living for this look. She is so cute. She's coming together amazing. Just gonna clean up any little lines that we have, and then we're gonna move on. I loved these palettes. They did a really good job, especially for $9 a pop. Really convenient, good formula. I'm very content. Baddie, like I feel like I do a lot of my makeup out of habit, but there's a lot of ways that I would like really do my makeup if I was going to like dress to impress. So this makeup is gonna give dress to impress. I want nose contour. I want it all. I want all of it. I saw online people doing the contour on their hand and then putting it onto their face, so I'm really intrigued to try that. So I'm in my girlhood era, and I've officially started watching a lot of like older kind of classic movies and shows just because I feel like I'm pretty #uncultured. We'll start with what I am most mad about. The movie Clueless. I never knew that was the ending and the baseline of this movie the entire time. Do you want me to tell you? I figure I was the only one that was behind. Her stepbrother? Her ex-stepbrother? I get it. What? It was the early 90s, like the late 90s, early 2000s that movie came out? But hell no. I got about 45 minutes into the movie and I looked at my boyfriend and I was like, I swear to God, if the point of this movie is that she ends up with the ex-stepbrother, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. So there's about 30 minutes now left of said movie, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna watch the ending. I'm mad. So that night, I was literally between watching Clueless and Legally Blonde, and the way I am so mad that I didn't just watch Legally Blonde. So after all that hype that it's gotten, that was what it was. So I just need to complain about it because I thought that was quite crazy if you ask me. Moving on, I had never watched Sex in the City, so I've been watching Sex in the City. It's just really cute and comforting, as we all know, and I really like it. I know that Carrie gets a lot of hate, but like, isn't this what we all do? And there had to be like one guy that stuck around. Like, I feel like every episode it's like so-and-so has a new boyfriend. Like, granted, I'm only on season 2 right now. But at the moment, Carrie really does not bother me. as much as people kind of try to make her out to be. But also, we're just getting started. She's definitely like a self-sabotager though. How many Carrie analyzers has there been? Probably a million. However, for me, like Carrie is one of those people that just does not communicate anything. And then when she does, it's like not at all what she meant to communicate. But I feel like that is so many girls. Granted, it's more of like a young dating thing. The fact that we're supposed to believe that she's like 30 acting like that, I think is where a bit of that separation kind of comes in. But that one's kind of more casual. I kind of just go back and forth with that one when I'm needing a little something to watch. I've been watching a lot of Desperate Housewives, not to be confused with Real Housewives, which when I've been trying to talk to people about it, it definitely has been getting confused with that. So those that are unfamiliar, Desperate Housewives is like an early 2000s ABC show that ran for about 8 seasons, kind of poking fun at and also being a darker twist on like suburban life as women. So just a lot of just the plot lines are crazy. The people are crazy. I'm just kind of jumping between like that kind of crazy show and then Sex in the City. I'm really liking the kind of equal dynamic. I really like Desperate Housewives, but the seasons are so long. There is like 28 episodes in a season, and I'll be like watching, I'm like, okay, when's it gonna end? Never. It's never gonna end. I really like using that contour on the hand first. I feel like that just gave such a nice kind of like natural effect. I'm gonna go through and kind of set everything with powder. I'm trying to think of what other classic stuff that I've watched. Okay, one that I definitely think of, I watched V for Vendetta. I watched V for Vendetta again. I watched it when I was like way too young. And that beginning scene like traumatized me. So that's all I had remembered from the movie. So I was kind of excited again to watch it as an adult. And I thought that was really good. Oh yeah, I've just been watching a lot of like all of like Natalie Portman's classic movies. I watched Black Swan for the first time a couple months ago. That one wasn't really one that I expected at all. It kind of took a crazy turn. Now she's fucking her ballet teacher. Now she's picking at her thumb. I didn't really fully get it, but also I was intrigued and it was interesting. Again, how many times has this movie been analyzed? Just kind of that idea of like, you're your own saboteur. You're just kind of torturing yourself from the inside out. You're kind of just destroying yourself from the inside out just to kind of be that certain person that you see yourself being, but then you're being too hard on yourself to actually achieve it, etc. Granted, it's been a couple months since I've seen it, but that's what I want to say. Again, very sultry with the contouring, very bronzed up. My favorite kind of like old show is Daria. I love Daria. That is definitely my comfort show. It's just like so layered and mundane simultaneously. I really like Daria. Obviously, as y'all know, I love RuPaul's Drag Race. I also really love The Amazing Race. My secret is that at some point in my life, I would really love to get on that show. I have a few thoughts of like, one, I'm not a puzzle girl. I remember in high school, I was dating this guy that like, I hated. It was not like a healthy dynamic, so I wasn't really able to break up with him. He took me on a date to one of those mystery rooms. And like, yeah, that's cute and great. But to me, it was a hostage situation. What do you mean? He was one of those guys that was just kind of like, he just thought he was so smart. And he just got off on the fact that he was just so smart. It was just torture. So now I like, every time I like see a mystery room, I'm like, brush just broke. And we're just gonna keep using it like this. I am not a puzzle girl, things like that. So also those challenges in that show kind of just seem like they would trigger my fight or flight, and I'd be like, I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to do that. I'm not the most like, I like being active, but my body hates me for trying. Like, it's painful almost. So that's half the reason why I was never like sportsy or nothing. So I don't have a lot of stuff under my belt, but I would love to do it. I'd love to join the show. Like, it would be a dream of mine. And then my second thoughts are, I don't have anybody that I get along with well enough. I feel like it is such a test to your friendships and your relationships with people that I also just know that I'm not cohesive enough with people. These cheeks are bronzed up. We were not kidding. Hold up. I just worry about going and doing this show and then being like, oh, I hate who I ended up doing this with. But then also, it's not like I would be the greatest partner in the world either, you know? So I would just need someone that I could be silly enough with, but someone that could take it seriously if we need to. You know what I mean? Like, I would just kind of hate to be dragging someone along too. But then I would hate to like get in a dynamic and have them feel like they're kind of dragging me along. I feel like, honestly, me and my brother could do it, but then like I just don't trust us to get along enough to do it. I have a bestie boo that I would love to do it with, but I don't think she would really be down to do it. Like my boyfriend and stuff. But that is just, I don't think I want to test my relationship on national television. I just like to test that with the normal stuff, like who's gonna let the dog out and who's gonna do the dishes. This is so baddie. This is so cute. I am like, this is eating. I do think I need a little bit of blush. I don't want to like do too much blush, but just enough to kind of bring it in a little bit. This is my tried and true blush. This is the Cover FX blush in Spiced Cinnamon. I love this blush so much. Really love using the powder just to kind of help form that contouring as I'm kind of applying it. I went a little crazy with the bronzer, so I'm really just trying to kind of cut some of that out as well and not have it going so far down my face. Now they're a little bit more even, especially too, this side was so much darker than this side. We're not quite done yet, but I do want to start setting this a little bit so that way I can put a little bit of highlighter on. So I was so excited for this. Smashbox and Becca had a collab and they came back out with Champagne Pop. I was a little disappointed because why is this so teeny tiny? How much does this even retail for? This is crazy. I'm sorry, that's my bad. I bought the small one. There are 2 sizes. I'm just an idiot. Guys, it's me. Y'all know me. This is the smaller size in the 2.5 grams. It retails for $23 usually, and I got it for $16.50. $16.50 for this little guy is a little crazy though. And that's what that looks like. The bigger one retails for $42 and would have been on sale for $29.40. So that is so cute. The good old classic. She is so beautiful. I love. I just want to pop a little bit all over. Get a little bit above the brow bone. And then I definitely want to take it kind of right on the tip of my nose. Right down the center. I love a little bit of highlighter on the Cupid's bow. I want to finish the eyes. And then I have a bunch of lip products that I got that I really want to try. I got the Man Eater mascara. And that looks like this. I did happen to get the bigger one this time, actually. I got the small one last year and I was very content with the formula. So I was excited to see that this one was on sale again because I know that I like it. I'm gonna put on some mascara and then we're gonna carry on. Now that we have our mascara on, the look is really coming together. Did I mention that this is my dream look? I am living, okay? Living with a little bit of highlighter on the nose. Boop, bitch. I love it. Period. I got a couple lip products that I am really eager to try. There was one more that I had to put back just because of my budget, but I will be getting it soon. I did see that MAC had they called it like their Air lip gloss, no stick. So I really wanted to see if it was no stick. So to start, I was so excited. I got one of those peel off lip liners because I have big lips and I get so tired of all my product just bleeding out of my lips like nobody's business. I want to be a lip girl because I have beautiful lips, but I struggle so bad. Let's put a little bit of Carmex on just because I'm pretty dry right now. I don't want to mess up the product too much. This one is by the Sashu. Maybe I should know the brand, but Sashu. So I'm really excited to try this. And this is shade 05 Clover. Not Clover, Clover. So this is what this looks like. And we have this beautiful applicator. So let's try this all over the internet. I've been seeing it so much. Peel off lip liner. We're gonna apply it and then it's gonna sit for 10 to 15 minutes. It's definitely sticky, but I don't mind the texture too much. I really want to make sure that there's enough product. I feel like a little Frenchman right now. I want to make sure that there's enough product so that way I can actually peel it off. Ew, this product wants to ride my mustache so bad right now. Do you guys see how it's like riding on my mustache? No. Humbling. Every day is humbling. Okay, so let's find out if this product is the hack for us thick lip girlies that are so tired of product just bleeding all over our face. These are gonna sit for about 10 minutes and I will come back to you when it is ready. Oh my God. Okay, I am back. Let's get this off. That came right off. I am so excited. You have no idea. Ah! Woo! I like that. And I just want to buff out those edges just a little bit. I love this. Is just a cute dark brown. I love. I am curious to kind of see how long this stain lasts, but this is so beautiful. Following through with my very last product, I have Rem Beauty lip oil. Ooh, I love this packaging so much every time. That little kind of like bubble space vibe. This is gonna be shade Hocus Cocoa, and I really just wanted to try that kind of dark kind of lip gloss. Cute little doe foot. She changed it from last year. Let's try this Hocus Cocoa. I'm so excited. This is cute. Okay. Applying my makeup today just might be the kick in the butt that I needed to wax my mustache that I never want to wax. I'm really happy because other than my little mustache hairs, there's not too much anything that's bled at all. It feels very under control. Okay, give me 1 second and then we'll do our little concluding thoughts. Okay, my sweet, beloved friends, this is the completed look. Honestly, I am obsessed. I couldn't love it any more than I do. Just that dark, sultry, really cute, not too heavy, but still being very dark forward. I got a bunch of yummy, juicy products for Black Friday. I am really happy with what I picked out. I knew that these were going to be classics. They're starting to be some of my like really set in my kit products. I do really love them. Just such a good finish. I just feel like they just make your skin just feel still so natural, but really good coverage. Like, I'm so happy with these products. I really love them. I love them for myself. I love them for my clients. They're just perfect. Becca highlighter. I am so happy that Champagne Pop is back. I had eventually thrown out all my old Becca highlighters and it was a really sad day. So I am so excited to have those back in my repertoire. I really wish I had bought a big one, but a little bit goes a long way anyway, so that's okay. But mistakes are made. Y'all know me. There always has to be one thing that I accidentally make a mistake about, but it's not the end of the world. Save myself some money. These lip products, I am obsessed. This is about to be my new everyday kind of duo. I really just wanted something that I could wear and not feel like I have it all over my face, not feel like I'm so sticky or I'm gonna touch it and it's gonna end up everywhere. So I feel really content with this. Also, the packaging together is just to die for. This is just so cute. I am such a sucker for some good packaging. Just kind of giving like sexy alien in outer space. Really love that. I'm really happy. This lip liner stain. This is super, super cute. I could also see myself getting a few colors. I could see myself using this on like my clients too, just to kind of have them really be set for the day. I really, really loved these palettes, especially with them being on sale. I just thought that these were a really good bang for your buck, so I'm so happy that I got these. I didn't dislike anything. Granted, a few of these kind of going into it, I knew that I was gonna like them. I didn't really have to grab any other colors except for one, just to kind of make these two palettes marry each other a little bit more. I really like it. It was a very good, complete storyline. I hate it when I have a palette that you like can't fully put together within itself, but this is genuinely you throw it in your bag to go, you take it on a trip with you, and you can do stuff with it. You have a completed look, and you have a few different looks. You can kind of mismatch colors a little bit and kind of do a bunch of different things, so I'm obsessed. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to find this video entertaining. Remember to like and subscribe to support the channel. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. I hope that you all have a very happy and safe holidays. Until next time, goodbye, my cute little friends, my little beanie baby. Next time, goodbye, my sweet little McMuffin pumpkin pies, honey bunches of oats. Goodbye. Love y'all. Bye.